Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader.
Oh man, don't you just love waking up to a day that's like so green? Man, what a crazy night last night because we just went to bed. We knew that we had a breakout in the altcoins, but just waking up this morning and seeing the market is just like it's so awesome. All right, so let's dig right in. We've been hovering around about 38 thousand today. Right now we're down a little bit, but this is okay. I figured we'd retreat off of this, but it doesn't. I mean, there are no rules. It can drop back down and find support or whatever it wants to do. I just feel like there's a lot of energy here, and we're probably going to retest in the next few days. And just like I said, if we crack above 40,000 as a close, we are going to launch. And right now, the the um, the altcoin market is doing well. So we have Bitcoin doing well, and we have altcoins doing well. So this is pretty incredible. There's not much more to say about Bitcoin though. We're definitely in this range here. There's a possibility we could find support, but um, I don't know if it'll be a matter of a couple more days, and we'll probably be retesting this line and looking for a breakout. So we have a giant day for alts. This is amazing. So this breakout right here set us up for today's move right here. This is monstrous. The thing is with Bitcoin, as expensive as it is, to have a market cap of almost 12 million Bitcoin, it just it just shows you how much more money is flowing into alts. So this right here is fantastic. We are happy about this. And so it was awesome though, because yesterday we were like, hey, we got an altcoin market breakout, but there were still a lot of coins that were kind of flat. Well, no longer, man. This morning we just really there were so many micro caps that just took off. So if you look at the others dominance, we're back in line. So even though we had this little jog here, yesterday's giant candle put us back in line here. So we are still on this just north trajectory. So I kind of wanted to point out something about Bitcoin dominance as well, because historically, the lowest we've ever seen Bitcoin dominance is like 35%. But if you really think about it, is there really a good reason? Like, is there a fundamental reason why Bitcoin should take up 61% of all crypto market cap? It really doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense that there's only room for one coin in the entire crypto sphere. And where it's more than half, like 50% is way down here. And if it's more than half of every other crypto, it just feels like there's something out of balance. And so, with yesterday talking about how Ethereum was going to cause Ethereum's chart structure was going to set us up for an altcoin break. We had a strong day in Ethereum, and what happened to the microcaps? They just launched. So anyway, I just feel like there should be there should be more dominance for other altcoins. And so I know that we've kind of hit this local high. Let's see. Our all-time high for altcoins, microcap coins, is like 12%. But yeah, there's no reason. Bitcoin should be less than half, and the majority of the market should be more than half. So I don't know. I know everyone just loves Bitcoin and it's this huge investment coin, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if you sit back and think about it, altcoins really should have a solid run. It's just time. And when we get to these levels where we may find resistance around 10% or 11%, um, it just seems upside down for them to just struggle, and that Bitcoin is the only coin in the industry. So anyway, we're set up for some pretty nice upside. There are no signs of stopping here, and we've got our 50 curving up. We have our 100 just about to start curving up. We've changed the landscape here in the altcoin market.
I shorted crypto this morning. You're on the wrong boat, dude.
Okay, so to start off our altcoins, we're looking at Ethereum. It is definitely above the 200. We nailed it as support and found it as a launching pad. We are moving up, and there's really no signs of slowing. We've got really nice chart structure through here, and support off of this giant pivot line that's been in the market for years. So we've got some more upside to go. So Ethereum looks really, really nice. Some of these other coins are finally starting to get a little closer. I guess before I get to Tron, Litecoin, we rejected really hard off this line for the fourth time, but boy, it was nice to see it tested again. So we have 3 days in a row testing this line. There may be hope in Litecoin. A descending triangle isn't confirmed until you have a close below it. And right now we are finding this level as support. We will have a squeeze, but man, it's a greater than 50% chance that we drop out the bottom, but that's not a 100% chance. So we're still watching it. I'm hoping that maybe some of the other altcoin rallies will kind of push over into some of these others, because BCH, BSV, Litecoin, Tron, some of these guys, they're just not there yet. Like, you can see how they're trying. Like, Tron technically is like, if we closed right now, we would be out of the red zone, which would be gigantically bullish. Tron has a ton of strength once we get into the right swing, and we've just been struggling in this red zone. But yeah, if we exit this is going to be fireworks. A couple of the other ones that had changed their market structure. So BAT had finally exited, and then we've had this kind of long move sideways. But this can easily be a bull flag, especially after a day like today. This tight channel that we've been trading in, we're still in, because I would not necessarily call this a breakout yet. I feel like we're probably right in there. Like, this channel is still pretty tight. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll take much more to get us out. We should be there in the next day or two. And when it does, we're going to see some good upside. I mean, look at the potential here. We've got our most recent high of 3,400 Satoshis, and we're like less than 1,000. There could be some serious upside to basic attention. ADA is breaking out like crazy. This is really nice to see. And where do you think we'll find resistance? Right up here. So we're getting a little close. If you're in down here, you will want to be taking profits. Don't just drink the Kool-Aid that coins will just go up and never come down. So make sure you reevaluate your position size when you get into a swing like this, because seriously, from the bottom at 500, we're almost to triple. And so especially where we're coming up on another major point. So let's see, if I zoom out, they become more intense when you get out to the higher time frames. So 1492, 1500, this is our level. We're going to probably retreat, even if it's temporary, but why not cash in some profits, especially if you've made a sweet trade. So be smart about your trading, even though today is really fun and we love seeing these breakouts. Okay, there are a couple of others. Lumen's still working on its structure. I've already talked about Doge. We are definitely in the green zone because the averages have all aligned. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just not trading it. It's definitely, it's up there. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know if there's a ton of upside potential left. But I've been wrong before. Ethereum Classic, watching closely. EOS is still in there. We're just kind of struggling there. But Link, I was starting to get worried about because it's been too long. If you go down too long, investors lose their patience. but we still have support off this line. If today we're breaking above the rest of these bodies, we might be in for another push. And this push will get us, wrong one. This push will likely bring us 18%. Let's see. Yeah, if we could break above this. Okay, sorry. If we were able to make it above this point, we could likely get to 90,000 satoshis. And this would bring us back into this old range in here. But we will probably find resistance on this line. This is pretty major. Anyway, we'll kind of have to see how this one plays out. I like the fact that we're out of the red zone, that our 50 is starting to curve upwards. If we can change the angle of this, then we'll be back in the game. So that's a really good one. A couple of really sweet moves here. We got Atom breaking out. We were in this bull flag for a while, just waiting to pop. We had kind of a fake out of our break to the top, but today is definitely the real deal. Raven looks amazing. Look how we're retesting this high. This is the right structure for another breakout. So tomorrow and the next day, we should see another good run to the upside. Man, there's so much upside to this. There's like nothing. There's nothing in this coin until you hit like 177. That's like 1.5x before we even reach our first like actual resistance. So Raven coin is a dang good trade. That thing is on the table. Tezos I was getting worried about too. Same thing. If we get going too long, we can lose our supports. But today may be changing that. So it was definitely what the doctor ordered in the altcoin world. Okay, Digibyte. This thing is breaking out. You can see where the level was right here at 87. We have been there for about a week, and we are breaking out. This, if we get a body closing up here, we're going to be in for a little bit more run. There's a lot of runway here. Our first stop will be around 113, so we'll get there and hopefully reconsolidate and keep moving. But we all love Digibyte, and when that thing goes, man, it can be a fun ride. So this is basement sale prices down here. I like to see Steam doing well today. We've been in the red zone forever, and now today we may be breaking out. The upside on this is just gigantic. Man, like our normal trading range for this is around 2,000 satoshis. We're at 600. This could be a triple without that much movement. I mean, oh man, Steam looks good. I'm really excited about that one. That's going to be a good trade. The Waves is back in the game today. I was really wondering what was going to happen after this giant upside down move. But, you know, you can break either way. Today we're breaking to the upside, which means we've got a movement to about 31,000 satoshis on the table. So this could be a 50% upside again. So that looks nice. People trading 0x, my goodness. Oh, dang, it was so sweet to see. I took a little bit of profits at triple on this one. Yesterday I was like, what a move. We were really getting there. Got a little bit at double. That was great. And then this morning it's like, it's gone up 100%. So if you hadn't heard my spiel, if we got a coin that's gone up 100% in 24 hours, we want to sell the crap out of that. 0x is a massive coin though. This isn't like your small little altcoin that's a fly by night. Some of these have a little more weight to them. So 0x is a solid coin, and to be having this strong of a coin making a move like this is huge. It'd be really nice to see some other coins that have larger market caps going up this strong. Man, that'd be so great. Engine decided that it's not done. We're starting to curve back up to the top, which is bullish. We got a ways to go though, so we have a 40% upside just to retest our high. So it's a little risky, but What goes up must come down. What comes down must go up. So we'll see how far this next leg takes us. The rest of these are just doing fine. Lisk may be breaking out. If we can get outside of this red zone, that would be really awesome. A day like today might set us up for this. Hive is doing awesome. Hive looks absolutely phenomenal. So where Steam and Hive are sort of competitors now, and Hive has taken the first step out of the red zone, makes you think Steam's coming up soon. So these two will start competing for market share once they both turn their markets around. It'll be to see who can push the price further. So either one of those is going to be an amazing trade. Man is moving up. That looks amazing. Mona is trying to get out of the red zone. Not quite there. This structure looks pretty crappy. Unless we get a pretty good run, we've lost this low. So this isn't looking as good. If we get rejected here, we're not going to be bullish on Mona. So metal, everyone's just, this was a surprise to me. I was just sitting there at my desk last night, and all of a sudden metal closes out of the red zone, and then just decides to just launch. We had such a great day on metal last night. We're still phenomenal. Like, this is a great move. So we just wait to see where this lands, but nice to exit a little bit at double on this coin. Let's see. Comp. This coin looks unbelievable. This one looks really good. We've been coming off of this. We got this bounce off the 200-day moving average, and we are flying. Triple for me is going to be around 0.016, somewhere in here. So I'm kind of hoping it's got a little more runway, because it'd be really nice to cash out a teeny bit up here. But we'll be patient and see. So that looks really nice. I've been talking up ARC for a couple of days, because when we exited the red zone here and we had this really nice structure, I just knew we were in for a pop. So if any of you jumped on ARC's bandwagon, congratulations, because this is a good looking move. 17% today. And there was plenty of time to get in. I mean, there was like seriously 48 hours of time to get into this trade. So phenomenal trade, really, really nice. I have a small position in EDR, so that's nice to see it up 20%. And IOTA, I didn't even notice this one, so it's been struggling a little bit, but if we can break out of our channel, that'll look nice. Algo, this one I keep missing. Algo, man, we've been talking about this one ever since we exited the red zone, and we had this awesome breakout, a perfect test and support off of the 50, and then we broke through the 100, did another test to make sure 100 was support. We're just eating these levels up, and then we got rejected off of our long-term trend, and today we are breaking out. Next step, confirm this is support, rejection off the 200. Like, this is like mathematical. We are doing exactly what you want to see when you get out of, when you're getting into the bull market. It's just amazing. Once we get above the 200, we're in great shape. But most of you should have had an entry if you were trading this between 1600 or whatever. So we're definitely coming up on at least a 50% gain for most of you guys that are watching this. So sweet trade. Awesome coin. Mercury looks amazing. This one was a really small cap, so it was pretty risky to take a position here, but look at us. We're just marching up through these levels. Haven is looking amazing today. I didn't think we'd make it through this line. So pretty amazed that we got rejected so hard, but then found support so quickly and retested. So that one looks really good. A lot of you guys in the comments were asking about Vertcoin. This is another one that looks fine. It'd be nice to see a green day tomorrow, because we're getting pretty high. But I just think there's a lot of upside here, and the 100 is definitely support. Like, no one can argue this. And if you touch support and you last there for a couple days, that's totally fine. And if tomorrow's a green day, we will definitely be looking for higher highs. This is going to be a good trade. For those of you that got in down here, you're already happy. So we're all rooting for Vertcoin. Let's see. I mentioned Feathercoin recently. It's retesting its. We did support and retesting the tops here, so that should break out to above 100. Not too many more days. Yeah, just a lot of. Just today, it's just everything's doing well. I know some of you are watching Blackcoin. It might take off. We'll see. I know NAV has done well over the past few days, so it's not as high a percent gain, but since the breakout, it's really nice. Like we've definitely gotten into 100% land on that one. Man, profitable market today. Those that trade Maker, you guys are probably happy. I thought I was trading it, and I checked my bot, and it wasn't trading it. So I'm not in this move, but sad I've missed it though, because this was definitely a triple. Oh, what a awesome thing! Via is just breaking records. This is exactly what you want to do when you exit the red zone. You want to see something like this happen. So, oh man, everyone's making money today. So it's totally dartboard season. This is the throw the dartboard at the dartboard of coins, and you'll make money. So just remember that a few months ago we were in everything dies season, and so whatever you threw that dartboard at, it was gonna lose money. Or excuse me, the dart at. So don't get too cocky. I'm taking profits like crazy right now, because as much enthusiasm as there is, and as much upside as there is, if anything's doubling or tripling, I'm taking pieces out, because right now everything looks good. But we can't get cocky and we can't get overconfident and think everything I touch is going to turn to gold, because these seasons don't last forever. So we take profits when we've got them, and then we wait. When the market goes back down, if we're too overconfident and our position sizes get too big, and we think we are going to be smarter than the market, that's when you get killed. That's when good traders make stupid mistakes. And we don't want to be in that boat. So we got to keep our heads. We got to stay humble. We got to make good decisions. We don't want to lose the momentum that we've been gaining. So yeah, last couple. Theta. I know a lot of people of you are trading Theta. We have a huge line right here at 72 to 75. If we touch this, we're going to explode. So we will see how this goes. We did find support off of 50. We are in the green zone though, so green zones are areas where you definitely want to be looking for the right exit. If our structure breaks down, we want to exit quickly. But if we don't break down, like if we do have a couple of days and we get up into 75 land, this is an incredible cup and handle. So this will have a massive upside. This move here will be our pivot point. So yeah, Theta could absolutely explode. It could blow up so high if we can get up to this range up here. So those of you who are trading it, I'd be patient, but keep a wary eye out. Where we lost this trend line, we could have it as resistance. I guess I'll draw it so you guys can see, but this was a pretty obvious trend line here. So we've hit it as resistance a few times, but there is a chance that we can get the momentum to get back up here. The moves up on Theta are very steep, so that means there's some big buyers in this market, and big buyers can push the price right through these resistance lines. So that one's looking really nice. A couple of others, I know we followed VeChain quite a few times. We're just sideways consolidation. We did break out here, but it kind of fell apart. But our bottom side support is rising beautifully. Like these long supports that are just going nice and slow. It's fine. We'll break out at some point. It may be down the line here when we get into a wedge, but definitely I think VeChain is in a good spot. Some of you are trading AGI. This breakout of the red zone with support off the 50 is looking amazing. So yeah, if you were in at this break, or right after the red zone, this is a great trade to be in. I wouldn't be looking for an exit yet because we have definitely done a handoff off of this, and we're starting to test whether we can stay above the 50-week moving average. So that's huge. BNB out of the red zone. Some of these other ones, RSR. So crypto.com, this is one that everyone loves to hate. Everyone got really comfortable in this giant long green zone. Everyone just felt like it was going to go up forever, and then it was the death of everybody. Like anyone who had this just lost. So yeah, this one is not ready. We've lost our support here, and so we're just seeing where the price discovery leads us. If we sneak above this 50 though, I can see there'd be a lot of upside on this one. Being down here at 177 Satoshis, where we've traded at like 10x that not long ago, yeah, you could probably get a double or triple out of this once it finally breaks. So keep your eye on that one. And then we got our good friend Uni. It's been mixed. You guys have heard my analysis on this. If we have this giant bull happening, we are likely, well, I mean, it depends, but I've really felt like we'll probably drop back. And if we drop back and form a cup, or I mean a handle, then we could be up for a major explosion. So this actually could look really good. I just know that we're right here at the top of our resistance. And so this is where I would be taking profits and double checking to see if my position had too much exposure with the increase in price. But if we retest quickly, it could break. So if I was trading this, I would have taken profits in here. In fact, I even told people that I would have taken profits back here. So let's be honest, right? So back here, I would have been taking profits, and then if we do get a close above these levels, then why not get back in? But this time you'll be in with an actual position size. When you put a full position in here and it triples, you're not going to put your triple back in here. You're going to put one position size in. You know, you've already pocketed the 2x, so you put that in your pocket, and then you go in with the next one. Because even as explosive as this can be, we're in unknown territory up here. So we don't want to be putting a ton at risk when we have nothing to we have no map to figure out where we should be going. All right, let's look at Curve. Curve is one that I've followed for quite a bit. We've been waiting on Curve because we had this gap between this support and this resistance, and we finally broke above it. And my target for this forever has been this line. Well, we touched it today, so that's really cool. We'll see if we can actually break above it. Normally, I would expect something like this to come back, but where we've had this resistance flip to support, this resistance flipping to support, and now we've essentially touched the line, or at least grazed it, and now we're retesting it this quickly, we will likely break through and retest it as support. So we will probably not retreat. We'll probably be going up a little bit further. So I'd be patient on this one because it's still got legs. Man, there's so many coins doing things. This is the longest video ever, but you just had to talk about every coin because they're all they're just right there. So anyway, in summary, be smart, don't get cocky, keep your position size reasonable, take profits if you have a coin that's really doing well, and don't get overconfident to where you overexpose yourself, because these things never last forever. All right, guys, have an awesome day. All right, our shirt winners are Kimchi Tran. So congratulations and thanks for your comments. And Pascal Boucher. Both of you guys, you get a shirt. So contact me on social media or somewhere and we'll get your address, which shirt you want, and we'll get this sent out to you. Congratulations. Thanks for supporting my channel, you guys. You guys are awesome.
Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So These are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably one or two of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them for $15 worth of your favorite crypto. Just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.